Alrighty, here we are with the Vanguard and Aquila test. This first one is the Vanguard test. We're gonna start here with how much money can I make in the Vanguard in an hour. I have a 15% bonus to all contracts because my North Rock reputation is not max. It's at the second to max, but so it's only 15% bonus to contracts. But it's basically what we want where we want it here. Look, I'll show that off real quick. You know, Bounty Hunter Guild is max in reputation, and North Rock Group is at 5, so we get 15% bonus contracts. We're going to be doing our HRTs, VHRTs in our, already have our call to arms accepted. We are going to be doing VHRTs in our Vanguard Sentinel, and we're going to be doing ERTs in the Aquila to see which can make more money in an hour. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to accept the mission right now, and I'm going to track it, and then I'm going to go to the main menu here. See, I have 1.8 million, $1,804,214 currently, and I'm going to start the timer right now, and we're going to see how much money I can make in 1 hour. Ready, set, go. Here we are. 1 hour, boom, flinging off. And of course you want to start with your Denmark or Selen start. Guess we're starting at Selen, but it looks like there's 2 in 1 planet, so we're actually going to start Yella. No, there's not 2 in 1 planet, I lied. So we're starting Selen. A little bit of a hiccup there. 1 minute almost gone. Nah, it's only been 30 seconds. My screens are set up. I like to have my shields on the right because they're already based on the shields on the right when you get in the Sentinel. Target screen on the left because I like to see target and shields most often with the comm sound at the bottom so it doesn't interrupt with I'm fighting the enemies, and as well as the self-target screen on the bottom left just so I can see if I take any damage and whatnot. We're going to go as fast as possible. I'm going to set my decoys to deploy 3 at a time. Right now, currently, missiles are a little bit glitched, so hopefully that doesn't affect us. If we die, we will stop the timer and start it back up when I get in. And because if I die, it will be a missile glitch death. If I die to being, ran into or something, that's different. But if I die to a missile glitch, then we will stop the timer and continue where I left off. Here we go. I'm setting my decoys over there to 3 pop at a time, and as you can see, my shields are set to 60-40 because I like to take a little bit more in the front just so I can do more. If I don't kill the target in 1 pass, I like to be able to stay in there and fight, especially with how glitchy the game's been a little bit. But here we go. This is the first one. It took us 2 minutes to get here. Travel time does count. 2 minutes to get to our very first target of the VHRT, and we would get around 71,000 for completing a VHRT group mission. First guy is not a cutlass, but there's a cutlass there. I will get about a little bit over 100,000 per ERT when I'm doing the test with the Connie. So there's the difference between those, but the thing is the Vanguard flies a lot faster and it's a lot more maneuverable, and I can probably get bing bang bang out and in a lot quicker with the Vanguard. Here comes our first missiles. It seems like missiles dodging is working currently. He was flying, but it's okay. Here we are, starting on our first target. We took quite a bit of damage and try to get out of there. And of course it's a hurricane to start. I should have thrown some missiles in, to be honest. It's a hurricane. But target down. FPS of the server is absolutely fantastically perfect at the moment too. So I'm really hoping everything goes well. I guess we'll throw a couple flares. Trying to get up to an OM marker here. Unfortunate that Yella is not in sight. A little unfortunate here that Yella is not in sight, so we can't just warp straight to Yella. But it is now in sight now. And that was a quick, easy kill. It was a hurricane. I should have shot missiles before a hurricane. I like to soften up the hurricanes with some missiles, and we will be doing that in the future because this is about speed as fast as possible. Preferably, I like to kill them in one pass, but uh, currently there is kind of a lag glitch in the system to where most of the targets seem to be almost invulnerable on the first pass. So what I've seemed to see is that right now, currently in the current patch, it's best to just get in as fast as possible and then let the first pass happen so the invulnerability goes away and you can actually fight them. Um, because their front shields on your very first pass don't take damage. It's not until they turn around till you could actually hurt them. And that's something that needs to be fixed in the game. And I am recording right now, so hopefully they can acknowledge this situation, and hopefully this gets some views, because this is going to be the current 3.18.2 situation of making money in bounties as fast as possible with the king of all kings, the Vanguard Sentinel, of course. As you can see, the Vanguard Sentinel. Forgot to, well, I did mention that, but I didn't show it off, and you can see it down there. You know what guns I'm using. You can, it's a very well-known ship. You try to teleport to the zone itself, like not the target marker. You want to go to the zone marker. You'll get 20 kilometers closer if possible. Doesn't always happen that way, so you know, you do what you can. But our next target here is another hurricane, so we're actually going to load up some missiles here. And I'm going to let them out about like 4,000 meters, and it will soften the hurricane up and even make it easier to kill, just because, you know, they're hurricanes. And they like to fly around like madmen. And they're dangerous. They can be dangerous. Do not sit around and let hurricanes take shots at you, you know? Here we go. Let's try the first pass, because we did hit him with missiles. So maybe the first pass will be possible. We're not even close enough. Oh no, do we got a freaking missile glitch? I think we got a missile glitch. That's gonna be annoying. Maybe I could fix that during quantum. But there it is, the kill. We got the kill. We are out. In and out, in and out, in and out. There's our OM marker. OM1s and OM2s are always the top and bottoms of the planet as well, so those are the preferred markers. That allows you to see perfectly to your next jump, no matter where you are. We do have this missile glitch going on. It's kind of annoying. It's going to hurt time, because I'm going to have to fix things. Hopefully, Quantum will fix it. Or no, Quantum didn't fix it. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get out of the chair. Fix it. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't eat up too much time. This is Star Citizen, so, you know, real footage of bullshit that happens. I'm going to have to fix my screens because of that, because now my screens are off. I'm also going to have to fix my dropping of flares and whatnot. Can we get lucky and get us to the arc mining facility? Yes, we can. Hopefully it holds steady. The quantum zones do want to be a little glitchy sometimes, so we're in the middle of quantum. Save as much time as possible here. Do target status, switch this to comms, and that's looking good. We just have to swap our decoys to +3, and we are back in the mist. 7 minutes have gone by, and things are going well. We haven't taken any damage yet. I don't expect to take any damage, but you can. Hurricanes are dangerous. You gotta be careful. Hurricanes are dangerous. And with server FPS, oh shit, I wasn't holding on. So I wasted a flare there. No big deal. Decoy. With server FPS being what it is, you can get splattered. So you have to not, like, you're in a Vanguard Sentinel. It's not, you know, you don't gotta be perfect in a Vanguard Sentinel, but you know, it helps to be perfect, and you can't be too unperfect. If you are too lenient and make too many mistakes, you will get slapped. You are not in a giant ship with the humongous shields. You are in a heavy fighter. It does its job. It is a heavy fighter. It does its job. We're going to have to use double decoys here. It's going to be kind of lame. I might have to drop down on decoys. But as far as ammo goes, we've only used about 400 bullets. So things are good. We're going to slow it down, let the guy come to us. It seems like he's maybe deciding on turning around. He's not coming at us. That's a little frustrating. So we're going to have to speed up and catch up to him. And now he's going to turn around and come at us. So he's going to be coming in with a very fast merging speed. We'll try to slow it down. Try to slow it down. Give us a little bit of fire on him here. Ah! Let's go into him. Ah, this should be a kill right here. Oh! See, our shields are down. I'm pretty sure we're getting pelted by hurricanes. But in and out, in and out. Can't take any damage. We don't want that jump. Come on, give me a good jump. Sometimes you don't get a good jump either. There's OM2. Ah! That was scary. Alright, OM2. Next mission, right? So, the VHRT will not be up and ready for us to do it again, the group one. So we will be doing VHRTs, the singles, in between. Clickety-clack, where is it? That's a VLRT, HRT, MRT. No, this is time consuming, but hey, this is Star Citizen, right? Where is my VHRTs? There it is, right there, Jonathan. Okay. Where is Jonathan? I don't know. Mission didn't load right away either. We're still gonna... Maybe the server's not perfect anymore. Someone's already screwed up the server. Oh well. Still doing this as fast as possible. Come on, mission. I should have noticed where he was so I could start warping there, but can't. 10 minutes though. It took 10 minutes to do a VHRT. I was 71k. 71k. You know? Look at that. Come on, mission. Please, please. I'm recording for video and what? Oh no, that's just a normal situation. Okay, so the mission glitched out or something. There it is. Boom. That was weird. Alright, the mission glitched out. That's fine. Okay, he's on the other side of the world. You know, that's typical. It's fine. I'm going to Selin. If you have to go to Selin from Daymar, or vice versa from Daymar to Selin, or you know what I mean. If you got to go in between Daymar and Selin, like you got to go from those two planets, you have to go through Crusader. So the best way, the fastest way to do it is you go to your star map and you set the course. So that way you can get an OM marker of Crusader to swing to get you around Crusader, and then you can go straight to the planet Moon. Excuse me. But still, yeah. So as fast as possible. These missions right here, so these are worth 17,500 for the VHRT single, and with that VHRT single 17,500 plus the 15% bonus from my reputation. Actually, it's for the Crusader security reputation, not the North Rock, that gives me increased. Let's actually take a look to make sure it's 15%. My Crusader security is only 10% bonus. So I only get 10% bonus of the 17,500. So 10% of that is roughly $1,700. Well, it's exactly $1,700 and $750 on top of it. So that's, you know, what? Let's just say 20k, right? You know, let's keep it simple. 20k, right? So I get 20k for completing this mission. In between, I'm going to do a VHRT group and then a VHRT single. So VHRT single in between my VHRT groups. So 20k in between the 71k. So that's about 90k every mission loop. Every mission loop should take about 15 minutes. We're at 13 minutes currently. Take some missiles, dodge them. Missile dodging seems to work well right now. It's because the server is working quite well. He's coming in real hot. We'll try to slow down the speed a little bit to give us the best possible situation here. It is a Vanguard Warden, so I am going to let him go through on the pass because of the stupid invulnerability miss that he gets. Alright, here we go. Shields Rapid fire, man, they are tearing me. Maybe only having those small shields on the back is a bad idea, but there we go. Woohoo! Let's get up and out of here. We don't want that jump. We just want an OM. That's an OM, but that's not the OM. I mean OM. There we go. OM1, beautiful. We'll take OM1s all day. We'll actually just try to dodge this missile so we don't use a thing. Or we'll eat it. You know, whatever. Alright, so here we go now. The VHRT group should be up, hopefully. Sometimes it's not even up by this time. VHRT group, there it is. Boom, track, boom, it's in. Server seems to be responding. There must have been just a little tiny hiccup when I picked up this last mission. And we're already starting on Selin, which is good. You always want to do the triangle. You want to do Selin, Yella, Daymar, or Daymar, Yella, Selin. You don't want to do Yella first, because then you have to go through Crusader. So this is the preferred route. We got the warp to the post and not to the target marker. Things are going swimmingly. I didn't even actually pay attention to how much money it gave me for the single. It was probably like 19,000 and something, right? It's in recording. It'll be there. Next time I do a single, I'll try to pay a little bit more attention to it. But nonetheless, we're flying through things. We're getting it done. We are Vanguard Sentinel and out here. We are having a great time. This is so much fun. I'll tell you what. It is great to make money in bigger ships doing ERTs, which, like I said, I don't know if it's faster or slower or what the case is, but it is great to make money in those ships. But flying around in the Vanguard Sentinel, you can't really beat this experience. You can't. Also going to be using a little bit of money on restocks because of having to restock the Gatlin and flares probably within the hour, probably around the 40-minute mark. We're going to have to restock. But that is counted into it because we're about making the most money, so the repairs do go against the money we make. Here we are in a trespassing territory, but we are too high up in the air for that to matter. Sometimes you can get lucky and your actual targets will be getting killed by the security ghost base, and that's part of the game too, so that will be recorded and part of the deal if that is to happen. Wait till we're around 1800 or 800. Wait till you're 800 freaking close to them, right? In range of bullets and explosions and boom booms. That's a little bit of trouble. He's gone right now. Oh no. He lost a piece of his stuff, so he's a little bit of a trouble there. And we are taking hot damage. You see what I mean? Like, you can't sit here and act like you're invincible. You're not invincible in a Vanguard Sentinel. And when the server is acting like it's acting, make sure you're alive, man. Maybe we could jump straight to yellow, but we're just going to jump to this OM so we're out of combat. Because they're coming. They're hot. They're hungry. Always. You see that right there? See that little trick I did? We weren't even in range of yellow, so that's unfortunate. We got to get to OM1. Yep, OM1. Always try to get the OM1. But the little trick, every time you quantum right now, currently in the 3.18 patch, of all 3.18 patches, you have to turn your quantum off, turn it back on to make things work correctly. Otherwise, the moon and planet markers will not pop up. So always make sure you turn it off and on real quick. Obviously, setting a marker helps you, and you don't have to do it when you have a set route. If you have a set route, like I showed you earlier when I set my route from Daymar to Selin, I didn't have to turn my quantum on and off in between those quantum jumps because the set route somehow makes it work, and that's the situation. I take a little bit of extra time here. As you can see, the yellow marker is a lot of times in the asteroid belt, and asteroid belt can be spicy, so I take a small little detour and I always go to OM1 or OM2 of the moon of yellow to get up on the top of the pole, north or south pole of the moon, and then come into the asteroid belt from the top or the bottom of the moon. That way I spawn on top of all the asteroids and I don't have to deal with flying around asteroids or any of that scare. I just fly clearly above the asteroids, go straight to the target, dive straight in. The enemy's gate is down. Little quote there. Can you tell me what that's from? The enemy gate is down. That is the key to fighting in an asteroid belt. The enemy gate is down. So here we go. We fly in real quick. Always flying in real fast in an asteroid belt is dangerous, but we're about speed, we're about efficiency, we're getting to try to hit that 400k an hour marker. Can we do it? I don't know. We'll see. So we got a nice shot here to go into the marker now. It's a Vanguard Sentinel, and we're just gonna go in. So we're going in really quickly. Really quickly. We're gonna actually have to use a little bit of boost to offset our situation here so we don't kill ourselves. We're gonna wait, then we're gonna pop the decoys. We actually use quite a bit of decoys here, but we're at 1600 in the ammo, so at some point, like I said, we're gonna have to restock anyways. Hopefully we don't have to restock more than once. So here we are coming in on the guy. It's another Vanguard Warden, like I said. He's running away from us, so this is kind of annoying. And it seems to be a Vanguard Warden situation. Only the Vanguard Wardens like to run from us, as he comes in quick all of a sudden. So we're going to use our boost to slow us down as much as possible. Get the lineup. Here we are. He's right in our face. He's going to run because he's scared of us, because we don't play games. Get a little bit off target, a little bit off target. It's because he's so close and being a scared little baby. Ah! Ah! A little bit more than I wanted. There it is. And we are out. We are in the asteroid belt, actually. So we gotta be careful here. Ah! Let me out! I need a marker. We're gonna fly straight to Daymar, it seems. Woo! It's scary, especially on the dark side. We can't see those asteroids. You could ping. You can do a little ping to brighten them up, but then your whole screen's blue. And that's annoying as well. So either way, the point is we made it through. That was a little sketchy, to be honest. The target didn't give us that much. I mean, the target made us waste a little bit of time on chasing him around. But we didn't take too much damage. As you can see, our shields are perfectly fine. But because of the asteroid belt and the darkness and the danger of blowing up from that, I was a little bit scared. If I die by hitting an asteroid, as long as it's not an invisible asteroid, because there still are some invisible asteroids out there. There are not very many, not as much as it was in the beginning of 3.18, but there still are invisible asteroids out there, so you gotta watch out for that. But if I would have died by hitting an asteroid, that would have been my own fault, and that would have been just a screwed over run, and that would have sucked. But we made it through. We're almost done with our second VHRT group mission. Here we are. We warped to the target location. I think there was an actual marker, I think he was actually on a location. You see that? See, he was on Dunlow Ridge, so I could have warped to Dunlow Ridge and got here a little bit faster, but with the fact that the markers sometimes flippy flop and kind of make that kind of annoying, the target location worked right away, and I was okay with that. We'll just go in a little bit hot and try to slow us down a little bit as we get closer. Things are going well. We're going to use the last of these missiles no matter what the target is. I think it's this Valkyrie. I'm starting to not think it's this Valkyrie. It's a Hurricane. It's a Hurricane. So we want to use our missiles on a Hurricane anyway. So we're happy with this setup. I'm going to throw those missiles out. Hurricane is coming in hot. Ah, he's coming in way too hot for that to work. Ah, come on. Come on. A little bit of terrible aim by me here. Recharge. Come on, dude. These guys are moving. Oh, wow. We're getting torn up. But we got him, we got him, we got him. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. Woo! See what I'm talking about? I made a lot of mistakes there. There was a lot of mistakes made there. And we took damage. We took damage. Where's my OM marker? There it is. Took damage. So that was scary. That was... It's because the server is running so fresh that the AI are moving, you know? And that is great for this recording. Like, I'm very happy with that. But it's also like, I have to be tippity top of my game, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. So our single bounty ends up being on Yella, which is a little bit of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see how much damage we took. We didn't even lose a wing, so that's good. But still, taking damage in general, letting the shields drop. I should have disengaged, but for the fact that I'm trying to, you know, go speed racer here, I stayed in the mist, and that's why you got to use missiles to weaken the hurricanes, because they are disturbingly strong and fast and nimble. And it seems this marker here doesn't have a warp point, so that is really unfortunate. Let's do this little trick here and try to get us a little bit closer. Really unfortunate that our marker doesn't have a warp point. So what you can do is you can warp to a marker that is kind of on the other side or closer, and as soon as you get as close as you can, turn off your ship completely by pressing U or whatever you have it hotkeyed to, and drop out of quantum as close as possible. So now we're 20 or 80 kilometers, which is much better than the 120 that we were at before. It's a little bit of a walk, a little bit of a fly, but you know, we got a little bit of a torque imbalance too, so that's unfortunate. We have roughly 1,200 bullets left, and this is our second single VHRT. We're about 30 minutes in, so we're about halfway through. We can probably get through another group bounty with the amount of ammo we have, and then repair. So the goal is to get through this guy, right? So here's the goal. The goal is to get through this guy and get through another VHRT group mission with the current ammo we have. That will allow us to restock in between our VHRT mission. That will allow us to restock in between our VHRT mission to where we won't do another single. We'll just pick up another VHRT group after we restock, because we've like taken that little bit of downtime to restock. Coming in hot, coming in real hot, but we'll be okay. Swap to another missile, and I know, again, you don't want to be using all missiles, especially when it's not on a hurricane. But we're knowing we're going to do one more group bounty, and then we're going to be restocking. So we're going to go ahead and start using some of our missiles. We're going to let it fly. He's going pretty fast. We're all going pretty fast. Those land. There goes their missiles. We're going to do a little up strafing to dodge their missile or their fire. We're going to wait till we get a steady target on them, and we're going to let it loose. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. We're not close enough. Not close enough. Alright, let it fire. And he should drop. Come on, there it is. There it is! That's how we want it. OM1, beautiful scenes. We love it all. We are in and out on a Valkyrie. That is how it's done. 1975 is how much money I make with the 10% bonus to this mission. So if you are doing exact calculations in money that way, there you can see it. We are going to pick up a VHRT group, which I did that so fast it still hasn't spawned in. So we're not doing another single in between. We're gonna wait for the group to pop up. It should pop up any second, hopefully. Yes, hopefully. So 1975. Oh, you know what? Let's warp to Daymar or something while we wait. So that way that we're already on a preferred planet. Preferred moon. There's a guy out there sitting at OM1. He target locked me. What's up, bro? Welcome. I didn't even catch your name, so I can't even shout you out. I apologize. I apologize. Alright. VHRT group. Boom. Bang. Locked and loaded. It's working. There's the guy already on our screen. The server is working fantastic right now. We are loving it. Security post Kriska. We got the lock. We are calibrated. We are in and out. Just for a little bit more information, you know, I'm doing the meta setup for the Vanguard, the maximum DPS, which is the laser cannon for PvE. This is a PvE setup, not for PvP. I would run this completely different if I was PvPing with the Vanguard Sentinel, and this is completely solo. Obviously, I don't have a gunner, but anyways, so it's running the 4 laser cannons, the MVSAs, and the 1 size 5 fixed Gatling AD5B size 5 beautiful weapon. In my systems, it is the standard, like I said, meta, the FR76s, 2 of them, the JS400s, and the power plants, and then the XL1 drive as my quantum drive. You can run the crossfield if you want, or the XL1 drive. The crossfield is more efficient and the better of the two, but the XL1 is just speed, and here we are looking for the best bang of the buck, and we want speed, and that's what we're doing. So we are running the XL1 and back to killing Vanguard Wardens. Hopefully we can get in and out on this guy. We did beautiful on that last target, the Valkyrie. The Valkyries are the tankiest of the 3, Valkyrie, Vanguard, or Hurricane, which will be your targets. It will always be one of those 3 targets. It will never be anything different as the neutralized target. There might be different escorts, but it will always be one of those 3 targets as the neutralized target. And the Valkyrie is the tankiest, but also the slowest. So as you can see, I locked in on the Valkyrie last time around, and he was done so. So here we are going on the Vanguard Warden. We're going to say hi. We're going to let him do a single pass. He's coming in very quickly. We're going to hit the boost to get around some fire, hopefully, and get on him, locked on him, and hopefully this guy goes kapooey. There it is. In and out. Beautiful days. We love to see it. We need to find Yella. Hopefully we can find either an OM marker or Yella. We're at OM5, so I don't necessarily know where Yella is from OM5. Might have to do a scoop around, which would be unfortunate for timing, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we have to do a scoop around. I'm gonna go ahead and make it easier on myself and set my route to Yella. It's gonna give me OM4, and this way it's just no playing games. I'm just in and out from OM to the correct place that I want to go. Currently at 33 minutes. We are just now reaching the halfway mark, and we've done 2 group VHRTs and 2 single VHRTs, and almost halfway through our 3rd VHRT group. It is spectacular the way things are going right now. absolutely spectacular. It's obstructed. It's in the asteroid belt. We're going to go to OM1 or OM2, whichever one this is, and then to the asteroid belt. Yellow seems to have people around. You see that? There's another guy over there, a little blue carrot marker on the right. Can't bother to look around to see who he is because we are on a mission. It would be unfortunate if someone wanted to interrupt us while we were in the middle of this, but that shouldn't be an issue because we just fly away. I mean, even if it was like a Gladius or an arrow that is very quick, they wouldn't be able to kill us fast enough before we would warp away. Yep, just gonna go straight into the target here. Make sure you have a straight shot. We have a little bit more of a light while we're in the asteroid belt this time, so we can kind of see the asteroids a little bit more, which is always nice. There's a Freelancer, so that is not our target. Like I said, it's either Valkyrie, Hurricane, or Vanguard Warden. Here is our target. It is another Vanguard Warden. I think we are going to, like I said, restock after this mission. So let's go ahead and let some missiles fly because we only have 2 more targets left to kill. So we're going to go ahead and let some missiles fly. They're going to let some missiles fly. We're going to drop our decoys. They're going to easily get taken care of, which is fantastic. Missiles are stock, by the way. I'm running stock missiles on the Vanguard Sentinel. I don't mess with the missiles, especially with the missiles being kind of glitchy at the moment. Where if you're not running stock, they will not restock when you go to repair. So we landed a few there. Get a little good around these guys so we don't take too much damage. Okay, and he is coming in hot. He is coming in hot. We're going to use our bottom thrusters to get around, swoop around, and let's lay into him. Oh boy! There it is, kill. Woohoo! No worries at all from damages. We can get a straight shot to Daymar. And I checked my trajectory. I am safe from asteroids, so I am not scared. The only thing that can be scary is if you get rammed by an enemy, which could have maybe happened right there, but it didn't. It could have been close, so you got to be careful that the CPU did not ram you and ruin your day. But in that case, we made it out alive and off to the next target. Are beautiful. I don't even think this one has a location underneath it, so we're going straight to the target location, and that is the case. So again, as I was saying, as far as the target location on a VHRT group mission, they will always have a target location. Sometimes they will be on top of a place that you can warp to, so you want to try to get the place that they're on top of, but they will always have a target location, which makes life easier. If you are doing a VHRT single mission, not the group, doing the single target, you are not guaranteed to have a warp marker because they do not have a warp target marker. But if you're lucky enough and the target is on a warpable spot, then it's all good and good times. As you can see from our past experiences, the first single VHRT that we did, it was on a warp marker, and that was awesome. We went straight to the target, murdered him, and it was over. The second single VHRT we did, we had to play a little game to get as close as we could and fly over to it because it wasn't on a warp marker and it doesn't have a target location marker. So yes, but here we are. Again, this footage is fully uncut. It's I don't do edits. I like to show everything the way it is, and obviously when I'm trying to show how much I can make in an hour, it's going to be an hour-long video. So nonetheless, here we are. Our final target before we restock is going to be a Valkyrie. I like to see it. I want to avoid fighting Hurricanes as much as possible, just because Hurricanes are assholes. you know, they hurt. They're quick. They're nimble. Our target is not the Valkyrie. I don't know who our target is. Our target is a Hurricane. Wow. Way to put a foot in my mouth. Goddamn fucking stupid Hurricane over here. What up, bro? Why are you so far away from me, Mr. Hurricane? Did I scare you? Did I scare you, Mr. Hurricane? And he should be a goner. Yeah, no problems there. Shields under fire, that's fine. There's our win marker. Love to see it. Wow, they're hurting us. They're hurting us. They're hurting us. Shields are gone. Who was that? General Ward, I'm in the middle of a beautiful video. This ain't gonna happen right now, homie. Sorry, I apologize. I prefer to do my repairs at Port Olisar. You know, that is the plan. How much damage did we take? They caught up to us there, and it was painful. Okay. Anyways, so we have 8 decoys left. How much ammo do we have left? I didn't quite catch how much ammo I had left. We'll check when we get to Port Olisar. So, like, we probably could do another bounty, like another single bounty. But this is the perfect time to repair, because it's in between a mission, and we'll be able to get another VHRT up. We have 700 bullets left, so we still have ammo left. We could probably do a whole nother group, but we're halfway through. We only have 20 minutes left before the hour is up, and we're going to have to stock at some point, so we might as well stock now and not risk it, especially with our decoys being at 8, and we use 3 decoys every time we use a decoy. So yes, that is the situation. We're here at Port Olisar. It's a pad landing. We don't have to deal with the hangar, so it's a quick and easy repair. Repairs are a little bit wonky in this current patch, but it seems to do quite well at Port Olisar. Nice, quick, easy landing. Boop. I like to turn off my engines even though I'm repairing and restoring all of my stuff, but I like to turn off my engines. $2,000 in repairs, $1,600 on restock, and that's all we're going to do. We're not going to refill quantum or hydrogen. Wait for the repair, done, boom. Let's check our missions. We are going to wait for the next VHRT group to pop up. That is the plan. Boop, 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 boop. VHRT. There's a VHRT. We don't have the VHRT group up yet. I'm going to real quick send a message to my buddy while we wait for that. Ruckus, what is up? Okay, back on the game. Unfortunate that this VHRT is not up yet, but you know what we can do to help out? Turn engines on. That's one thing we can do. We can fly over to Daymar or Selwyn. That's what we can do. I mean, I could obviously pick up a VHRT single, but I'm telling you, the group one is going to be back any second. I didn't press F2, I pressed F1. That was my fault. That's more time wasted. For waiting anyways, you know, what does it matter? Let's go to Selwyn. Because Selwyn's a one-stop shop, while Daymar was a 2-warp. So here we are. If we do not have the mission by the time we get to Selwyn, we'll go ahead and pick up a single for the sake of we want money, 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 money. Come on, group. Come on, group. Alright, let's see where this guy's at. He's on yellow. So we're gonna go to yellow, do the VHRT there, and then get another group in. It's unfortunate. Oh well. I was thinking with the repair we would have time and everything will work well. There is this small glitch in the game that I'm not 100% if it's a full-on thing, but issues I've been having. There's the group, see? There it is. So actually let's drop that. Nah, we'll just do our double target here. Yeah. We'll just do double target here. We'll see how this works. We might not have time for another whole group one anyways. Matter of fact, I don't think we do at all. So we'll get this double single in. But what I was saying is there has been, at least from my perspective, the way I've been seeing it is there's this repair glitch where when you repair, which we did repair at Port Olisar, by the way, when you repair, there seems to be this glitch where it makes your ship weak. Like either it doesn't repair it or it sets your ship's HP, the whole HP, to really low to where when you lose your shields, you disappear. Like you actually just, you don't stand a chance, you die. And so if that happens, if I get blown up like quickly, my shields drop and I just go boom, that is a confirmed glitch, and hopefully this video will help get rid of that glitch, because there's been a lot of times where I will take my Connie or another big gunship and do a bunch of bounties in it, and then I will go repair after, you know, doing like 6 or so or 8 bounties or so, and then I would go repair because I need to go get more decoys and repair and stuff, and then I will go out on my very next bounty mission and just get one shot. So that, if that happens here, hopefully we can get that taken care of. So here we go, a little bit of gunfire. We're gonna go up and above, down and around, scoop, sweep, and fire on them. Don't want that rotate. A little bit of misfire there. That's on me. Boom, killed. Guns over. We're gonna go straight to the OM1. Shields are fine. Shields are holding. Shields are fine. Shields are holding. And we're off. We already have our next mission picked up. We just have to track it. So accepted, tracked, group, VHRT. The timer's already been started. Where is our marker for yellow? Which means we're going to have to do a Daymar to sell and jump, which is a little bit more time consuming, but you do what you got to do. So here we are on our second yellow fight. So that is now 3 VHRT groups done and 3 single VHRT groups done. Now starting on our 4th VHRT group. And if, like I said, 70k a piece, so 7 times 4 is, you know, 28, right? 7 times 4 is 28, plus the singles, 20k a piece times 4. We're looking at 28, so 360,000 an hour is what this is going for, and that's pretty standard, I would say, because it's not like we got lucky where some targets have died without us even going to them. We don't have any of that wonderfulness happening where the group, where the this is, it's kind of scary. We're gonna toss some missiles here. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna toss all 4 of our missiles here, because there is a lot of targets. This might be right where we were a second ago. All 4 of them, but we're not in range of them, thankfully. But they're coming at us. There's a lot of people coming at us. Ooh, and we just ate him. Like, we just ran right into him. Unfortunate. That was my fault. I was playing really risky. Can't see. Freaking yellow in the background. The kill. There it is. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. I should swap to decouple mode there, but I didn't. Ah! Oh no! Wow! Bullshit. So we're gonna stop here. Wow. We got rammed. We're gonna stop the timer. That's some bullshit. Unfortunate. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave the recording going. But wow. That's some... Ah! The video was almost perfect. The video was almost perfect, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Ah! And again, so that could have been a situation where the ship itself, its hull was low. I mean, I know that he probably ran into me going freaking 800 meters a second.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. It's gonna add an extra what?
Your insurance claim has
3
been
minutes to the video.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
That's frustrating. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Oh well. You get to get a little look at my inventory, and I'll show you my kit. I always start off every single thing. I get 2 med pens, an undersuit, a helmet, a multi-tool with a tractor beam. Hopefully, yeah, multi-tool with a tractor beam, and a pistol. Because why not? Why not a little pistol? Why not? That's the Carno batteries. Looking for the arc-light pistol batteries. 2 of those bad boys on. There you go, and that is my kit. Mission's still going. Everything's fine. We just have to claim another Vanguard. Unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna let the timer keep going. Let's see how much time that takes. And I might cut this out, but I might not. I'm probably gonna leave it in. So, welcome to the downtime with Astro Manny. I am a female character because male characters' armor gets in the way when you try to shoot things, and that's a pain in the butt, and I don't like that. So here we are on a female character. I am stationed at Crew L1 because getting off of Orison is still a pain in the butt, even though they fixed the atmosphere issue. It's not hard to get out of the atmosphere, but it's still annoying to go from tram to space station and whatnot. A quick warp to a quick warp to Crusader from here is not a big deal.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Always expedite
Your insurance claim has
later
been sent.
later, not sooner, because the longer you wait to expedite, the less money it costs. We're gonna have to calculate the fact that I had to pay expedite fees. Oh no! Oh no! So it's gonna cost me $4,000 to expedite, right? So we'll
visit us again.
Add $4,000 to our money, because that's just baloney, you know. I mean, but I guess it happens. It happens, right? Was that a pilot error? Was it not a pilot error? You tell me. Leave it down in the comments if you think that's my fault that I got rammed. I could have got completely out of the asteroid belt and turned and stuff. I even tried to boost there at the very end as I knew he was getting close. But we were almost out, and it was almost perfect, and the run was so close to being perfect. What's up, lady? It's a nice coat you got there. Can I wear that coat? Is that in the game, like for players to wear? I almost thought you had a trench coat in mind. Maybe. Nonetheless.
Welcome to the
Was it a
ASOP
player
vehicle
error?
retrieval
Was
system.
it my fault? Possibly.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, so it's going to be roughly 4,100 exactly. Let's see, right? Timer's going, we're now at 52 minutes. It was at 49. I'm actually going to stop it for a quick second. So it's
Your vehicle has been
4,040.
moved to our storage facility.
4,004.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
But that's Star Citizen. To be honest, that never happens to me. Like, I never get... Well, not... I wouldn't say never. Like, you know, not never. Things happen in Star Citizen, and that's a great example of Star Citizen. So, that's cool. And there's always my gun that's dangerously in the way. That. Okay. That's another 3.18 little bug. So here we are. Hopefully this door opens.
Thank you, and please visit again. You are clear to launch.
While we're waiting for the launch or the doors to open, we will be swapping our systems or screens here. Alt H to get to 3 flares. Up we go. Why am I so high? Alright. And out we are. Where is my limiter? Not that way. Okay. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and mark our jump to either Selin or Daymar. We'll do Daymar.
You, and please visit again.
And here we go. Power to shields. Always keep your power to shields. Your power should always be on shields unless you are needing to reload. It's the only time you should not be power to shields. So again, apologies for the extra 10 minutes or so. It's probably a little more like 6 minutes or so added on to this. It's not directly an hour, but we got a little bit of RAM from the computer. It happens. It's a part of the game. Hey, whatever. Not gonna dwell on it. Even though it was shaping up for a perfect run. Still, shit happens. We're gonna keep it in the mid. I have started the timer again. We're at 52 minutes. If you really, if you stop the timer from where I was when I died, it was at 49 minutes when I died. I let it run a little bit for the ship, waiting for the ship to get the Vanguard back. But then I decided, you know, I'll stop it again. Nonetheless, here we are on another VHRT group. We are almost halfway through it. We will finish this one within the hour, and then we'll hopefully be able to get in the final single to finish up, and that will be it. So again, it looks like it's 4 VHRT groups and 4 singles, which is probably going to be around 360,000 total money in an hour with the Vanguard Sentinel in 3.18.2 with my current reputations. At Northgard at 5, which is 50% bonus to the group missions, and Crusader Security at 4, so that's 10% to the single missions. Only in an asteroid belt does that happen too, you know? Like, if this was on a moon of Daymar or Selin, or even on Yella on the surface, then I would have easily just like moved out the way and not been scared of going forward. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But we continue on. And I think it's kind of a good thing to show because, you know, I consider myself to be a fairly good pilot. So if things can happen to me, it shows that things happen to everybody. Life is rough. Fire a few bullets because, or a few missiles because we have them. It's a little bit bright out here. There's their bullets at us. Do our swoop around.
Take that.
Come in. And he should be a gonzo. There it is. Let's get to our final target. We're gonna have to do the... Oh my god! What is that? She's laying into my shields. Holy cowsers! They are being mean. Okay, OM6. This happens sometimes. We're gonna have to go to OM5 of Daymar before we start this jump. That's a situation that happens with the current quantum drive Moby Glass route system. Unfortunate. So, running out of time here. We're at 55 minutes on the clock. But if you minus 3 minutes of that, we're going to fit it all in. The 4 and 4. We're going to fit it all in. What's the weather looking like outside? Do I got time to do the Aquila counterpart of this before I have to leave? Probably not. But the server's so crisp, I think I'm going to have to push it. So this is our final target on the VHRT group mission. This is our 4th VHRT group mission. Final target. And then we are going to quickly do a single. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to be as productive as possible. I'm going to hit the cruise control here, go to targets, or go to contracts, look at our VHRT, and it's going to be, well, I don't know, it doesn't matter, it's going to be yellow. So we're going to have to work yellow. But that way we already have it picked up, and we can just go straight there. It's actually fortunate. It's actually helpful that it's yellow because if it's an asteroid belt, that means we automatically have a target location. And if we didn't have a target location, it would be kind of scary. I don't know if it's the hurricane. It's looking like it's the hurricane. It's looking like it's the hurricane. I'm confirming that it is the hurricane. So we're going to get 2 missiles here up on this hurricane. He's coming at us. He's doing weird little... Or maybe he's not coming at us. We're just going at him. He's actually running away from us now. Put a little bit of damage on him. Oh, that's a lot of missiles at once. But we dodged them all fairly easily. We'll swoop around. Swoop. By. Ah! Come on. It's a hurricane. It's giving me trouble. Hurricane trouble. Hurricane trouble. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to play. There it is. That was my skill drop. Hurricanes can be a pain, man. So you gotta be careful of those hurricanes. You really do. Like, I could have done that better, obviously. So there's that. And we still have 3 minutes on the timer. We still have 3 minutes before it has been an hour. So I already picked it up. I just gotta track it, right? Boom. I should have been warming the yellow while I did that. That was a mistake, but hey, whatever. I didn't know exactly where yellow was. It's an efficient hour. Again, I did stop the time when I died, obviously, because otherwise the hour would be up already. But we want to say it was a perfect run. On a perfect run, we want to say how much you can make. So, and obviously I could wipe it and do it again, but as you saw, it was a ramming death. So I'll let it slide. Up to OM2 we go, even though it's right behind us in the asteroid belt. As I said, I want to be up in the air. That is the plan. Always turn your quantum on and off. And our final target of our Vanguard Sentinel run. Can we kill him in 3 minutes? I mean, obviously. We can kill him in 3 minutes, especially if we throw some missile. It's one of these asteroid fields. Gotta be a little bit careful here. A little bit careful. I'm swapping to different missiles. Might as well use all 4, right? Might as well. I'm going to be ditching this ship for a Connie to do this again, but in a Connie and doing ERTs. Contact. Our final target is a Vanguard Warden. So he's not necessarily on the neutral. No. Our final target is another Hurricane. That's a pain in the butt. Flying in pretty quick at him. Flying in really quick at him. Oh, we hurt him. We hurt him a lot. We made this easy. This is why you do things like that to Hurricanes. This is why you do things like that to Hurricanes. You use missiles on Hurricanes for that reason. That's another reason to maybe run disruption levels. Because if you do that on a Hurricane, game over. So, small little change I would make to this is I would put on the distortion cannons. I would run 2. I would run, here look, you see I have 4 MVSAs. I would run 2 MVSAs and then the distortion ones as well. 2 of the distortion ones. Because just to have that distortion shut down for the Hurricanes is killer. So that is the end of our Vanguard run. We did, in 1 hour, we did 4 VHRT groups and 4 VHRT singles. We are now sitting at $2,157,911. We started with $1,804,214. So there's that. There was a little bit of repairs, right? Let's do. You want to see? Let's see how much exactly we made, right? Let's take our current number, right? 2,157,911 minus 1,804,214. We made $353,697 or AUEC in an hour with the Vanguard Sentinel. Plus maybe another 4,000 if you take away if you add back in the expedited fee that I used to get the Vanguard back. So 357,697 AUEC in 1 hour in the Vanguard Sentinel. That is 3.18.2 Vanguard Sentinel money making business and bounty hunting. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch me on Twitch, I have a Twitch. It's down in the link below. There should be a link in the bio. Catch me on YouTube where this will be. There I will also be streaming on YouTube. So Twitch or YouTube, whichever way, hit that like, subscribe, all those things. This was a fantastic server. Thank you, Star Citizen. Thank you, CIG, for making a fantastic server today for me. I appreciate that. This is not always how the game is perfectly on server-wise, but nonetheless, even if the server wasn't perfect, you could still make this money. I would say, almost with the server being perfect, it's more dangerous. The flying is more dangerous. The AI are more active. But anyways, thanks a lot. I'm going to end this here. I will catch you next time, and look out for the rival video of this, where I'll be using the Connie Aquila, not the greatest for the ERT farming, but I'll be using the Connie Aquila to see how fast I can make money in an hour, how much money I can make in an hour using a gunship and doing ERTs solo without using torps. Thanks again, and as always, have a wonderful day. Adios.